I watched a video tonight. It was on how your war on opioids started, Miss Melania. And I want to say that it was moving. And of course, as always, you stole the show. You were beautiful. You were awesome. You represented all women, all mothers, just extraordinarily. And I say that with all my heart. You talk from your heart. I felt your pain. And now I want you to feel mine. I want you to know what the other side of the coin, who the casualties are of your war. Now you can go and ask General Mattis, Mr. Mattis, whatever you call him. Casualties are always in war. And many are acceptable. These aren't acceptable, ma'am. Since the last time I recorded something for you and your husband, 3 more people decided to find permanent pain relief. Decided they couldn't fight anymore in the war. Every day is a war for us. Every day we're on the battlefield of life. Every day we fight pain. I want you to feel my pain. I watched that, and you said how proud you were of the drug addict that got off opioids. And hey, who wouldn't be proud? Good job. I'm so proud of you. I'm not. I'm not proud of them. I'm not. Because they take our medications. They sell our medications. They buy our medications. And because of them, your war on opioids began. Their disease is a disease they choose. They could seek help to find the cure for their disease. What about our diseases? Our diseases are never ending, and they grow, and they escalate, and they get bigger and stronger and painful. Right now, ma'am, it's midnight my time, 1 o'clock. Why am I up? Because that little part of my little spine, the lower spine, hurts so bad I can't lay down. I can't lay down. I can't get comfortable. I can't go to sleep. My left shoulder hurts so bad I can't cuddle my husband. I'm having a bad day today. I don't know if you're aware that people in pain, people that suffer like I do, we have bad days. We have really bad days when we wake up and we just say, fuck the world. I don't want to be here. It's too much pain. I'm too tired. I don't want to be here. Do you have days like that? Do you have days when you open your eyes and you're just like, why? Why do I keep on fighting? Why do I keep on struggling? Why? This morning, the first 30 minutes when I wake up every single morning, Before my body fully wakes up, I prepare myself for the battle. Because that's what it is every day, a battle. I think of my kids. I look at their pictures. I think of my husband. I look at him and hold him, and I hear my kids playing, and I'm like, that's my reason. That's my reason. Well, today, that wasn't reason enough. So I think of my friends, and I think of my vets, and I think of my troops, and I think those are my reasons. Those are my reasons. For the first 30 minutes, I think of why I should not take my own life. That's pain. That's suffering, Miss Melania. That's the other side of your coin. That's what everyone that doesn't choose to take opioids goes through. That's the pain we suffer. That's our mourning. And then our bodies wake up. And it's like, I don't even know how to express it. Everything hurts. Everything. Some mornings, I have to roll myself out of bed and fall onto the floor in order to get up because my spine just won't bend. I know you're thinking, what about surgery? Surgery could help you. No. My diseases have went beyond surgery. Surgery would just increase the pain. I used to get injections, what are called radio frequency ablations. And what happens there is they stick 3 needles into my spine. One of the needles is connected to a radio frequency modulator, and they heat the needle up, and it burns the nerve. And that, Miss Melania, keeps my legs from hurting from my degenerative disc disease. And I have to get it on both sides every 6 months because those particular nerves, they grow back. So then I come downstairs, holding onto the rail, taking my time, because I could barely walk. And I sit down on the place on my couch, and my husband is such a darling, he brings me coffee, and I take my medication. Because of the new laws in your war on opioids, I take a half of my hydrocodone, just enough, barely enough to take the edge off my pain, where I'm still in pain, but I could tolerate it a little bit. And I take my ibuprofen 800 because sadly this month we didn't have enough money to buy my tramadol because once again, your war on opioids. And it's okay, because you know what? I deal with it. So as my day was getting better, for the most part, I went on Twitter And, I did my little arguing with the left side, had a little fun with that. Then I went on Facebook. And I had 3 messages. Since the last time I recorded something for you, 3 more pain patients have decided to find permanent relief. I don't know if you know how that feels. Because the group that I'm in, they tell me, and they send the people to me to explain this. I don't know how I'm going to explain this. I've got to explain to 3 children and a wife, 2 parents, and I have to explain it to husband and 2 children. How am I going to explain it, Miss Melania? How would you explain it? How would you explain it? Your war on opioids is killing us. But just like every other administration, you don't care. The drug addicts, the criminals, they're more important than us. You don't care. And your husband doesn't care either. So don't feign you care. 'Cause you don't. You're proud of drug addicts for getting off something they chose. After that, I was so hurt. So hurt. 3 more. 3 more families destroyed. Oh God, tons of people I have to explain this to, and kids. How am I supposed to explain it to kids? How? I've done it a million times before, and it never gets any more easy. There's not a script. We're the casualties in your war. I want you to do me a favor. Favor big as Texas. Look at Barron and think about never hugging him again. Look at your husband and think about never hugging him again. And then feel my pain. Feel our pain. Feel what you guys are doing to us and every administration before you. Then I want you to do me another favor, because I think I have the right. Seeing as I might be a casualty in your war. Google these diseases. Degenerative disc disease, osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, spinal stenosis, and dementia. And ask yourself, after you read all of them, how much pain a person with just one of them would be in. Now ask yourself, how much pain would a person be in with all of them? And then you feel my pain. You feel our pain. We're casualties. We don't need to be. There's a solution. If you would just watch my video, if you would just contact me, I could help you. But you're too concerned with drug addicts. You're too concerned with criminals. That has to stop. And these deaths, these 45 deaths, these 45 families destroyed, the people in the group that are going to need love and support. And I already know, because it's happened every other time, they're going to come to me. How strong do you and your husband expect one woman to be when she's in constant pain? How strong? How strong? I'm having a bad day. I'm having a really bad day. And tomorrow is going to be a worse day. Because not you, not your husband, have to explain to those families why. And because I'm a patriot, I'm not going to down you two. Because all in all, your husband has been very good for this country. But like every other president before him, and every other leader, we chronic pain patients, we mental patients, we're acceptable casualties in your war. Well, we're not. And we're tired of being punished for something we didn't do. We don't deserve that. We fight every day. Those drug addicts, those criminals choose to do that. We don't choose to do that. We have to take our medication. Because if we don't, we can't even live a subhuman lifestyle. Have you looked at the other side of the coin? Have you seen the body bags that are counting up because of your war? And the funny thing is, we're innocent. And yet, because of your war, you make doctors despise us because they don't want to get sued for underprescribing for pain. So they just don't deal with us. Their hands are tied, the ones that do. We're nothing but lab rats. And you know what? Kind of makes me think back to Hitler. The same kind of people back then were lab rats too. But I'm glad we could further technology and make sure all those drug addicts get clean. Meanwhile, I'll just keep burying my friends and keep my hand across my heart and keep being a patriot and keep fighting and keep defending you, even though you won't defend us. Thank you for your time. Like I said, I've had a bad day. And my bad day was because of you. Thank you. You should be the one explaining to those families why their loved ones are dead, not me. But once again, I'll carry the burden on my shoulders. Good night. I hope you sleep well and get a restful sleep and wake up in the morning and go about your day pain-free. I won't.